Hello, beautiful souls. So, what does this week's energies have for you? I'm going to do a one card pull for each of the zodiacs. So, stay tuned, or you can skip ahead to your own zodiac. However, at the end, I'll also let you know the code word in what to do in receiving a free reading. If you're not interested, that's absolutely okay. However, for those of you that would like to win a free reading, I'll put the details in the description plus the code word, which will be at the end of the video. So let's get stuck straight into it. Remember, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading. So some of it may resonate. However, we're reading for millions of people on the planet that are a Aries or a Cancerian or a Scorpio. So just tune in. Some of it may resonate. I always believe that you'll tune into the video where the messages are directly for you. So trust, receive. You may come with an open heart and mind. You may come with a specific question that you'd like some clarity on. Whatever it is, just be open to receiving some messages, and also just be mindful that this is a general reading. So let's get stuck straight into it. I always like to begin with Aries because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, because we are trusting the original time frame with the 13 moons and not this 12-month Gregorian calendar. Okay, I'm going to begin with Aries. Beautiful. Okay, Aries, straight off the bat, you've got this beautiful power of strength. This week's energy is all about having that embodied strength energy. Aries, where can you find that inner strength, that inner wisdom, that inner knowledge, and allow it to just imbue within you? So call upon your angel team if you're needing some strength this week. This is encouraging you to find the strength that you have within. Because look, she's got her hands in the lion's mouth, right? She's trusting in her abilities and her strength. And this lion is surrendering to her. It's being very meek. It has its tail between its legs, which is showing that it's surrendering to her too. So trust your strength this week. You may be required to show inner strength, and that isn't about being brash or bold or charging through things or pushing or forcing. No, as you can see, she's got this beautiful halo with the infinity symbol. It's about aligning with that inner strength that you have within you. And number 8, it's beautiful power synchronicity number. It's soulful abundance. So when we are aligned with our highest level self and our intentions and God and the universe, or whatever you're aligned with in that higher beam, then trusting in your strength. So beautiful messages for you this week, Aries. So let's get on to Taurus. So I'm going to start straight into it. Taurus, what does Taurus have coming in this week? Thank you, team. Okay, beautiful. 9 of Wands. Taurus, this week you're being invited to take a breath. You may be feeling overwhelmed. You may be feeling like you've been working so hard. Now this is taking a breath, taking rest and recharge. Now this is definitely not quitting. There's a big difference between rest and quitting. Unfortunately, when we go bull out of a gate, we go hard, we go strong, and then we just quit before because it's just too hard. It's all too much hard work. I've been pushing, forcing, grinding. This is inviting you this week, Taurus, to take a breath, finding some rest. You are feeling a bit overwhelmed. As you can see, he's leaning on his staff, but look at all the fruits of his labor. So this week, look at the gratitude. Have some gratitude and appreciation for all of your hard work. And Taurus, this week, you may be requiring some rest. So take some time out, nurture yourself, rest if you're feeling like you've hit a wall, because you'll get a greater perspective for you in life. Okay, beautiful. Let's go Gemini. Thanks, team Gemini. Okay. Another one who's been doing the work and seeing the fruits of their labor. As you can see, this beautiful mountain of pentacles, pentacles being earth energy, livelihood, money, abundance, prosperity, health, wealth, happiness, your home, as well as your car, as well as your own physical health. So this week, my loves, Leo, it's about, again, there's this effort of breath that's being required for all of us to come back into our heart space. Leo, this week, you are seeing the fruits of your labor. As you can see, this is starting to grow quite some abundance. The fruits are already starting to sow. So you are reaping what you sow. And yes, this is harvest time in the southern hemisphere. We're coming into autumn. We've had Maboon. So we're having that harvest period. And we just had that full moon energy too. So you're seeing what you've been planting, and now you're just reaping the rewards. It's like allowing the fruit to grow before you try and pick it and force it or grind it. So Leo, this week, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Have a great appreciation and gratitude for all that you have accomplished and all that you have done up until this moment. You too may be requiring a little bit of rest this week. So rest, recharge, but you're getting this energy of appreciation for what you have accomplished so far, and you're seeing the fruits of your labor. Fantastic. Let's get on to Cancerians. So what does Cancer have coming in this week? Okay, let's go Cancerians. And I'm also a Cancer, so it'll be interesting to see what we have coming in this week. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. Where are we feeling left out in the cold? Where are we feeling that we are being abandoned? And often this is from our own space. We are abandoning ourselves. Are you abandoning your pentacles? Again, earth energy, your livelihood, your money. Are you abandoning your dreams? Are you abandoning your desires? Are you abandoning it because it's just too hard and you've been grinding, forcing, pushing for far too long, Cancer? This is allowing yourself to come back in. If you're feeling distant from others, if you're feeling disconnected even from your highest level self and your team, if you're feeling like you're out in the cold, then it's time for you to go back inside. Time for you to reach out. And again, this may be that energy requiring some rest and recharge, because 5 is the number of change. Something in your livelihood, in your money situation, in your abundance mindset requires change. So bring yourself back in from the cold, from the abandonment. Look within, see where that is feeling, and shift and require and release what is no longer serving you. All right, my loves, thank you. Let's go Leo. I think I did Leo, so I must have missed Gemini. Okay, let's go Gemini. The moment I said Gemini, this popped out. So we'll do those two again. Gemini. Feeling you're requiring to walk away from something that is no longer serving you. We just had full moon energy, and as you can see there, it looks like a full moon. It's actually an eclipse. But we are using this light to walk away from what no longer serves you. You've been served empty cups for far too long. This is the energy of walking away. And when we choose to walk away, my lovely Geminis, we are walking towards something that is meant for you. So what are you walking away from, and what are you walking towards from? If you've been disrespected, if you have not been at a table where you know what you bring to the table and it's not being rewarded or it's not being reciprocated, then it's time for you to walk away. This is walking away from things that no longer serve you, and that can be your own habits, your own behaviors, your own mindset, and walking towards something that is serving you so much greater, because cups are water energy. And it's requiring us to live in that emotional state. So tune into your emotions. How are you feeling loved? Ensuring that you're giving yourself that love first and foremost, and then moving forward from that space and walking away from what no longer serves you, which choosing you. You're walking towards something that has a greater capacity to serve you. Thank you, my loves. All right, let's go Virgo. Thank you, Virgo. Nice. Page of Cups this week, Virgo. Beautiful. Okay, Virgo. Sorry, there was a deep reflection there moment. And it's like, look how there's this fish in this cup, right? Seemingly out of nowhere. This week, these pages are messengers of the tarot. And there's a cup, there's this beautiful cup that he's holding, and it has this fish in it. So seemingly out of nowhere, you're going to receive some messages, some news, and it's flow. It's inviting you to have flow. It's inviting you to lean into your heart again this week. Virgo, where have you been giving away your power? Where have you been offering this cup to others? Where have you been, focusing on external validation or over-giving? Now, this is a message that you are required to support yourself, to give to yourself. But this is something coming out of nowhere and no thing. So this week, my loves, allow yourself to receive, see what messages come through with you. Because remember, they are messages. It can be an email, it can be a text message, it can be a phone call. And just allow it to come to you. What is something that's seemingly out of nowhere? It's going to make you feel good. And it's going to be a little bit surprising this week too. Venus has finally gone direct after being in retrograde. So anything in terms of love, relationships, commitments are going to start to take that turn. You've had a time to reflect on what isn't serving you and what you desire in your love relationships, what you desire in terms of self-love and how you want to give and receive love. And then news is coming in for you that may even be focusing on your own self-worth. All right, man, there's Libra. Okay. Libra, being mindful of where you are stuck in the past, because the Six of Cups is often that energy of being overly focused on the past, reminiscing energy. Oh, back then it was so lovely, it was so easy, or I had all of these things, and now I'm like, it's time to be mindful of living in the past or living in your present state. So where there's only such thing as now. There is only the now. So when we reminisce, when we are remembering something from the past, it's just remembering a memory. And oftentimes we're remembering things that no longer serve us. So this may be in that reminiscent, whimsical energy, and you're being invited to be in this present moment. Because 6 is the number of healing, recovery, and love. And the 6 of Cups is inviting you to be in that energy of healing, recovery, and love, and ensuring that this is nurturing your inner child. Libra, this week you're being invited to nurture your inner child. Nurture yourself. Give yourself all that you have desired and that what you give away to others. Give yourself and be the person that you needed to be when you were younger. This is inner child healing for you this week, Libra, and doing so from a beautiful space of love, energy, warmth, compassion, and commitment. Thank you, beautiful souls. Let's go Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, this week you have the 5 of Wands. This to me feels like practice. Now I'm feeling quite energetic. I am feeling a little bit burdened. I am feeling like I'm not at war, because a lot of people mistake this card as fighting, but they're carrying wands. And wands is that passionate force. So this is an energy, Scorpio, this week. You may be collaborating with others. This is requiring you to practice what you preach. This is saying that be a woman or a man of your word and walk your talk. This is requiring you to step into your authentic power, to step into your authentic self. So Scorpio, this week, step into your power. Be your authentic self. And this is requiring you to practice. You may be collaborating with others and practice what you preach. Be that person who speaks and does and is a person of their word. Very powerful messages for you this week, Scorpio. Really beautiful. Okay, let's go Sagittarius. Okay, thank you. More healing, recovery, and love. Okay, Sagittarius, this week again, did you get this last week actually? It's that finding that balance. Actually, they just said no, it was Pisces, so thanks team. Balance. So Sagittarius, this week you're being invited to find balance and where you are giving your time, money, energy, and effort. As you can see, they're giving to one, potentially not the other. This one's hiding some coins in their pocket, but still being the beggar. So where are you giving energy that is draining you? And being mindful of where you are giving your time, money, energy, and effort, because Pentacles is earth energy, body, livelihood, money. So this is being balanced in your giving and receiving this week, and ensuring that there is a reciprocity. Choose where you are giving your time, money, energy, and effort, and ensuring that there's reciprocity as well. And you're doing this from this beautiful space of an open heart and not because you're expecting something in return. Okay, thank you. Let's go Capricorn. Thanks, team. Capricorn, King of Swords. Oh, this is beautiful. Capricorn, when your King of Swords shows up, this is about being concise, being clear, and this is being cutthroat almost in your communication. Swords is air energy, it's thoughts, it's ideas, and being that King energy, you are speaking your truth. You are communicating clearly, you are asking for your desires to be met. So this week, step into that power, Capricorn. What is it you're desiring? You're being in that beautiful energy of, I'm worthy of what I desire. So ensuring that you receive it, that you communicate it clearly, as people can't read your mind. They need to be asked, they need to be directed, they need to be told. And of course, that option is also available to them. So there's reciprocity. There's communication. Communication goes both ways. When the King speaks, he speaks from a space of love, compassion, authority. So this week you're being invited to show up in that space of authority, clear communication. And I also get a great sense that you're receiving those ideas and you're communicating them. This may also be that you're asking for promotion at work, and that may be for someone very specifically. You're asking for a promotion, you're maybe going for a promotion. This is getting a great sense of career orientation. Not normally what I get with this card, but this is for someone specifically where they are maybe asking for a pay rise, and you are being well received this week because messages are coming through. The birds and the tarot are messages, but you're being clear and concise and communicating all that you desire. Beautiful. Thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius. What does my Aquarius have coming in this week? All right, beautiful. More communication. Aquarius, with the Ace of Swords, you're getting this grand idea, this great inspiration. You're feeling supercharged this week, and it is gift seemingly out of nowhere. This isn't something that you've been working on for a while. You may be dwelling on something. However, this is a lightning bolt moment, and this is really powerful because the universe is providing you and it is supporting you, and you're getting clarity on all that you desire. You're getting clarity on the direction forward. And this is a new idea, a new concept, a new inspiration. And you're getting great clarity. So if you've been feeling stuck, Aquarius, or if you've been feeling foggy, you're getting clarity on a vision moving forward, aligned with your highest level truth, because there's the crown. It's coming from source, the universe, and you're being invited to accept this opportunity and to move through it. Now, always do your due diligence, right? There's no such thing as a get-rich-quick scheme. This is your legacy. Beautiful. Thank you, my loves. Let's go Pisces. Thank you, team. Queen of Swords. Okay, isn't it interesting? The second half of these guys have all been very powerful, all in the mindset, in the heart set, like bringing that into the heart. So when the Queen of Swords speaks, she cuts out what no longer serves her, and she's very clear, and she's, as you can see in this one, she's communicating. So this week, Pisces, because you are a very emotional water sign, Pisces, you are being invited to be very clear in requiring and requesting for your needs to be met, your desires. You are tuning in to your highest level self this week. You're tuning into your soul, to your gut, and you're speaking it from that space of heartfelt desire. Because the Queen communicates clearly. She doesn't chase. She doesn't force. She says, this is my desire. This is what I'm requesting. This is what I'm asking for. And when she asks, she receives. She allows herself that energy of receiving. So Pisces, this week, you're being asked to step into your power, communicate with authority, but also with great love and compassion, because the Queen energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. This is about allowing yourself to ask and communicate your desires and then allowing the space to receive them. And she cuts out what no longer serves her, off with its hand, and she sits in her power. So thank you, beautiful souls. That's quite some powerful messages for this week, for the week of the 14th, and the overarching energy for this week. That just popped. Beautiful. All right. Many of you may be feeling like you are fighting battles. You've been fighting yourself, that you're fighting. This is also that energy, 7 of Wands, is saying that you are fighting imaginary battles, right? There's no one here. This is also, if you've been working and toiling really hard, this is time for you head down, bum up, right? Like focus on what you are working on. Because something is requiring a pivot. Because 7 is a number that you are on the right track, but you are requiring a pivot. You might be just overly focused on this one thing, narrow-minded, and we're being invited to zoom out, just take a moment, sit back and see what you are focused on and what you are actually taking action on. Because that's the thing. Often we're being rewarded by being busy. Like we've got to be busy and we've got to be productive and we've got to do. That is not how the universe works. It's not in line with the laws of the universe. And this is on the bottom of the deck. This is that fruitful, soulful abundance. See the difference? Working hard, forcing, grinding, pushing. I'm fighting imaginary battles, right? Because they are all in my mind. But when we sit in that beautiful energy of the Empress, she trusts her intuition. She knows time of rest and time of activity. She takes inspired action and not just focuses on doing. What are they doing? What do I need to do next? What's work? I've got to be busy. Yeah, this society teaches us to hustle, grind, force, push. Whereas the Empress is aligned with the universe. She takes inspired action when she desires to, when she's receiving that, and then she allows herself to receive. Because everything works in cycles and she works with that energy. And she is incredibly abundant for being in that divine flow. So thank you, beautiful souls. Great reading messages this week. Quite interesting what popped up. It was quite a diverse energy of focusing on the mind and heart and bringing it all into the heart space. So where are you overly working and where are you requiring more rest, more alignment with your higher self and the universe, co-creating with the universe so you can truly be in your power. So thank you, beautiful souls. And as I mentioned, I am doing a free giveaway for a reading each month, and you'll be connected with directly, and I'll use your tag or you use your name if you wish, and I'll contact you directly. So this week, the hashtag or the way to win the reading is Empress. I'm going to go with this energy of the Empress. Powerful, embodied. Doesn't matter if you're masculine and feminine, it's all about moving with cycles and allowing yourself to receive the abundance that is absolutely yours. Thank you, beautiful souls, for joining me. I look forward to connecting with you all again soon. And if you would like to receive a personal reading with me, all of those details are in the description box below. Please hit like, please subscribe. It allows me to connect with more people and serve more people, and it helps my channel to grow, which is why I'm here to be of service to you. I truly appreciate that. And send this to 3 friends who will also benefit of learning their energies for this week in supporting your goals, dreams, and desires to manifest a life you truly love, desire, and deserve. Namaste.